Hello, my most amazing artist. I'm here today along with my friend Arturo. Would you like to say hello, Arturo?
Oh, bonjour, boys and girls.
That's right. Arturo and I are here today to teach you about the elements of art. The elements of art, what is that, you might ask? Well, the elements of art are the building blocks, the recipe for your masterpiece. So, Arturo, would you like to tell us what the elements of art are? Here we go.
Oh, the elements of art are line, shape, color, value, form, texture, and space.
Good.
Those are the elements of art.
That's right. Boys and girls, those are the elements of art. They are line, shape, color, value, form, texture, and space. So today we're going to learn about the element of art, line. There are all kinds of lines, you know. There are straight lines. Perhaps you can make one with me. Straight and curved. Make another one. Yes. And spiral. Wow! How about loopy? Yes. And what about zigzag? Very nice. There are so many different lines, so many we just can't list them all. And our lines go in different directions too. Can you tell the boys and girls what directions?
Horizontal.
Oh, horizontal. That's from side to side. Can you do this with me, boys and girls? Good. What's another one, Arturo?
Oh, vertical.
Vertical. Up and down. Can you do this with me? Good. And last?
Diagonal.
Ah, diagonal. It's like this. Very nice. How did I do, Arturo?
Oh, fantastic.
Ah, thank you. So there are so many other directions a line can go in, but a line will go wherever it wants. Now that you have become experts on the subject of line, let's create a beautiful piece of art using your knowledge. Let's get started. The art supplies that you'll need for this project are white paper, black acrylic paint, red, yellow, and blue tempera paint, a paintbrush, water can, and paper towels. Now that you've become an expert on different kinds of lines, we're going to create a line design. We're going to paint the lines with black acrylic paint. Then after it dries, we will paint in the spaces between the lines with the primary colors. The primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. Part 1. Paint the lines with black acrylic paint. Here are the lines that we will be painting on our paper. The straight line, which I'm sure you remember, the curved line, the loopy line, and the zigzag line. I will refresh your memory by drawing those for you. Remember, a straight line has no curve. A curved line is curvy. Here is loopy line. I want you to remember the letter E when you make the loopy line. And next, the zigzag line. Remember, there are very, very many different kinds of lines, but the kinds of lines that we're going to be focusing on are these. If you can think of your own line, you can include them in your drawing as well. So I'm going to be using black acrylic paint and a brush. I will begin with a straight line. You must remember that your line begins on the edge of the paper and goes all the way over to the other side and doesn't stop until you meet the edge. So I will begin by dip, wipe, paint. I'll begin with a straight line near the top. When my brush gets dry, I can turn my brush to use the paint on the other side from edge to edge. If I need to go back with paint, I can dip it back in the black paint again and paint over it. There, this is my straight line. Next, you're going to draw a curved line. So I will begin all the way over on the edge make a curved line from one edge to the other. It looks like it needs a little bit more, so I'll trace over it here, maybe dip, wipe, paint, put a little more here. Next, the loopy line. Now I'm going to remember the letter E. Starting on the edge, I'm going to go up, and my brush goes up on this edge like a ballerina on its toes. Oh yes, my brush is getting dry, so I must dip, wipe, paint. I'm trying my best. It's not exactly perfect, but I'm going to just try and do my best. From edge to edge, I will go back over and paint like so. Oh, this looks like it needs a little more too. Next, the zigzag line. So I'll go down just a little bit of space, zigzag, 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 zigzag. Oop, time to dip, wipe, paint. Zigzag, zigzag. Now what you're going to find is you have some space left down here. So you could think of other lines you might use. You can use maybe like a Mickey Mouse line, like this. Straight, bump, straight, bump, straight, bump. Dip, wipe, paint. Straight, bump, straight, bump, and off the page. Tracing back over a little bit where it looks like my brush got a little dry. I think I have room for one more line. Perhaps I'll just repeat one of the lines I see here. Oh, I love making curved lines, so I'll make another curved line right here. Now, once you've filled your page with lines going from edge to edge, it's time to let this dry. I'll put my brush back in the water and put this away until it's ready to paint. Part 2. Paint between the lines with tempera paint in the primary colors, red, yellow, and blue. Paint carefully between the black lines, making sure that you rinse your brush when you switch colors. Take your time. Do your best. Paint in an ABC pattern. Once you've completed your artwork, you will have proven that you are a line expert, that you can paint a variety of lines and paint between them using your best painting skills. Great job!